Hello, this is Pat Ray from Pat's Prevention and Treatment Services in Urbana, Illinois. Today, this is substance abuse class. The topic is relieving feelings of stress and anxiety, worry caused by world events. In order to get credit for this class, I need a progress note. I need any assignments that are given in this video, and I will need payment. So let us talk about that. Your progress note, that you need to get a piece of paper and print your first and last name. I say this every time, and many times I get pictures of progress notes from text numbers that I don't know who it is, and there's no name on it. So I really need to have the name, okay, first and last. Also need the date, and I need the type of group, which is substance abuse. The topic, as I said, is relieving feelings of stress and worry, anxiety caused by world events. Okay, now on this progress note, I'm going to need to have some real meat and potato sentences, statements about what you thought about, what you learned, any questions you may have had. And I'm also going to need those assignments. Okay, now you can take a picture of those and send them to me through email, pat@changeisAchoice.org, or through text 217-766-9132, or you can mail them 300 South Broadway, Suite 110A in Urbana, 61801, or you can drop them off Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the office at the side door. Let us know you are coming. Or you can bring them in the evening, Monday through Thursday, 5 to 6 p.m. Again, call, let us know, 217-954-1128. If you let us know we're coming, we'll be there to, we will be watching for you and open the door to take your work. You can also pay for your services online, over the phone at 217-954-1128, or by cell 217-766-9132. You can also send a check or money order to Pat's 300 South Broadway, Suite 110A, Urbana, 61801, or you can bring it to the office in the exact cash and exact change, and you can bring it during the hours I mentioned. Okay, so to get full credit, I need all that stuff. All right, so I have my notes here. I will be looking down or to the side from time to time. I don't know about you, but I know that several people have been talking to me and suggesting that they are really bored, they're feeling depressed, they have worry and anxiety, and a lot of that is due to many people are out of work. When you go to the store to get your shopping, you may not be able to get it. So that's discouraging. Taking care of regular business, like going to the dentist. A lot of times people have dental work that they've been planning to do and they can't do it. Dentists aren't seeing patients unless, I guess, it's an emergency. But at any rate, things are stressful. You're also in the house more, and you might be in the house more with family members, children, spouse, partners, whoever it might be, parents. And what happens in times like this is people get more irritable and grouchy. Their fuse gets shorter. I was interested to notice that when this first happened, how certain individuals responded to it. Folks who were often laughing, joking, easy to get along with, all of a sudden their anxiety had peaked and they were short fused and angry and difficult to get along with. That's normal. That's a normal reaction. We don't know what's happening, and we may have fears and concerns. So, long story short, there's going to be some angry folks, some stressed out folks, some anxious and worried folks, and maybe we are among them. Okay, so let's talk. What can we do about it? Well, for one of the big things, of course, is to pay attention to yourself. Self-awareness is the key to success and also to getting through things like this. So, for example, knowing what you're thinking, being able to tell when you are out of sorts, being able to pay attention to your body reactions, how's your body responding? You know, you feel a little anxious, you're kind of holding your breath a little bit, maybe your heart's increased, maybe you're sweating a little bit, maybe your thoughts are racing. You know, what if this doesn't end? What if I get sick? What if I go bankrupt? What if I can't pay my rent? What if I can't take care of my family? Okay, what ifs will do it. So, number one, we pay attention to those statements and we rebut them. Do you know what that means, rebut them? We tell ourselves calming things. I have people who love me. I'm making it today in this moment right now. I know that there are options out there. I just need to slow down, calm down, see what they are. I've been through bad times before. I will survive this. And many of us have been through some pretty bad times. And we made it through it. And we can make it through this. Okay? So talk to yourself. Give yourself a pep talk. Talk to yourself like you would talk to a child to calm a child down when they are fearful. How would you talk to a loved one, a friend, somebody who was really, really, really freaking out? How would you talk to them? What calming sentences or statements could you make? And then I want you to tell yourself those things. And now on your paper, I want you to write down 3 calming statements. This is part of the assignment. To get full credit, I need to have that on your paper. 3 calming statements. Okay. The next thing is, and I kind of mentioned this a moment ago, is literally staying in the moment. Some of us are prone to rushing ahead in our mind and worrying or listing things about tomorrow, next week, next year, whatever it is, and we literally emotionally drain ourselves. We cannot predict the future. We cannot control the future. What we can control is right now. We can't fix yesterday. It's pointless, overwhelming, depressing if we live in the past. Let's come right now, in this moment. And in this moment, be grateful. In this moment, look around you and look for the positive things in your life. In this moment, take some deep breaths. Calm down. Picture yourself in a soothing environment. Bring yourself right now in this moment. Calm yourself. The next thing to help us through this would be to do something that we can get lost in. What I mean by that is there are times when you have in your life said, oh my goodness, I lost track of time. So right now in this time of uncertainty, let us get engaged in something that we lose track of time. For those of you who may have family members around and you have some old board games and you're stuck in the house with each other, pull them out. Love to play Sorry, Monopoly, whatever it might be. Something that all the family members can play, if you have it. That might be a good place to start. Maybe you like puzzles, whether they are word puzzles or actual put together puzzles, or maybe it's a murder mystery puzzle. Get lost in that. Maybe you enjoy cooking. Maybe you enjoy drawing. Maybe you enjoy coloring or painting. Or maybe you have some woodwork in your garage. Or maybe you have something fun that you haven't done, that you've been looking forward to, but you didn't have time to do it, and something you can do in the house, around the house, out in the yard, whatever it might be. So finding something to get lost in is truly the best medicine right now. One of the best medicines. Okay. The other thing is, maybe you've been putting stuff off in the house because you just couldn't get around. Maybe you got a project, you bought the paint, you got the stuff, and yet you just didn't have time to do it. So now might be the time to paint the room, paint the old desk, do whatever it is, get creative with something and work on that. Maybe you wanted to tackle that closet that things are bulging out of. This might be the time. Maybe you have a basement that has just tons of junk in it. It might be time just to take inventory. Go down there and see what you want to keep and what you want to get rid of, what you want to give away, what you want to burn, whatever it might be. Take advantage of the time. The other thing is we're supposed to be doing social distancing. We're not supposed to be getting together with family and friends. We are not supposed to be going in public and groups, that kind of thing. And in fact, we were just told that we should all be wearing masks in public. So maybe you could make some of those, sell them, make a few bucks. Yeah, go online. You can find all kinds of patterns and directions for making homemade masks. But anyway, back to my original point. We are staying away from a lot of people. I had a client tell me yesterday that he isn't in physical contact with his mother. She's older, has some health issues. So he says, she doesn't want to see me right now. And I think what he meant was because of her health, she didn't want to go around people or have people come around her. However, in today's world, we also have some technology. You can call them. You can use your telephone, and if you have Duo, Zoom, FaceTime, any kind of video chatting, you can do that. If you have a Skype account, whatever it is, Google Hangouts, any of those, Facebook chat, video chat. If you have all of those things or any of those things, use them, call people, talk to people. If you don't, there's YouTube, and you can get on there and find out how to use all of those things and how to access them. Okay, so just some thoughts. Stay in touch, and stay in touch with people that you laugh with. Laughing, the other best medicine, mentally and physically. It's good for you to really laugh, not a but a real laugh. When's the last time you had a real good laugh? Okay, then there's the next piece. Maybe we're out of whack. In other words, our schedules are off. In this time, maybe we have reduced hours at work. Maybe we're not working at all. Maybe the kids are home. We're not used to that. I heard a mother say yesterday, I am no teacher. And I get that. So, all of that taken into account, trying to, or not trying, but developing a routine. Doesn't have to be strict, but regular time up, regular time to bed. If we are, making sure that we're eating food, maybe we've been munching or grazing, as some people call it, just all day long. Or maybe we've lost our appetite and we're just not eating. Or maybe we're just eating junk. Well, let us go back to basics and try to eat some good food. I'm not saying don't have a snack, but I am saying try to eat some good food in there too. Some other things is if you are kind of tight, your body's kind of tight from all the anxiety and holding all that stress, you might just need to stretch out. Get up, stretch out, do some easy stretches, unless you are more in shape. And then you might want, to do some push-ups, jumping jacks, whatever it might be, stretching out, maybe some yoga for those of you who know it. If you don't, I'm sure you can find it online. Another thing is meditation. Meditation can mean reading something uplifting and reflecting on it. Could be doing something like drawing and getting into it. Could be praying. It could be singing. Whatever. Get in the moment and meditate. Okay. Another thing, if you are watching every piece of news that comes through on the world events today, you are going to be anxious, stressed out, feelings of helplessness, hopelessness, and loss of control may be entering. Reduce that. You don't need to know the stats. You need to know to stay safe, practice social distancing, develop yourself some kind of facial mask if you're going out, eat healthy, drink a lot of water, juice, spend some time with friends and family over the internet or the phone. Those are helpful things. An onslaught of negative, fear-producing news is not helpful. And keep in mind, not all of it is true. Okay. All right. So, when all else fails, do yourself a favor and lift somebody else up. Reach out to somebody who maybe lives alone, who has no family, friends. Yep, they may talk your ear off, but hey, what do you got to lose? Reach out to others in this time. All of these are alternatives to using alcohol, drugs, food, gambling, pornography, anything that we have gotten addicted to, that we have a maladaptive pattern with. In other words, we're doing something over and over again that's not healthy for us, and in fact produces more problems. So take time to develop a plan of how to get through this without using things that put us at risk of trouble. And if you are at home with family members and they're getting on your nerves, reach out. This is a time when we see a lot of domestic violence, a lot of child abuse, a lot of elder abuse. So reach out. Doesn't have to go that way. Call. Get on the internet. Seek it out. And if you're feeling down or suicidal, then you need to call 217-359-4141. There is a domestic violence hotline if you need that, and there is a child abuse hotline and an elder abuse hotline. Please Google those on your phone and get help. Okay. Again, I need to have your progress note. I need to have the assignment, and I need to have the payment. So take care, stay well, and don't hurt the one you love. All right. Bye-bye.